normal behaviour. Behaviour's normal. We're strictly informal, keeping it cordial. What's going on, my people, man? Today we're gonna run into another segment. Today we're gonna talk about Cole Palmer. And see what's really going on with this guy right now, man, because things ain't really going too well for him. So yeah, man, let's just get into it, people, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get into it. You see me, though.
It's not that long ago that Cole Palmer was on top of the world, breaking records in the Premier League, scoring 2 goals in a PSG final at the Club World Cup, even scoring that big goal for England in the Euros final as well. But his form dropped dramatically.
Everyone's allowed a bad season, probably had two now. But Cole Palmer, Thomas Tuchel's there on the weekend. You're not going to the World Cup.
I'll be real with you, man. Cole Palmer has been terrible this season and last season. You know, he's had a couple of good games in that, but nothing too crazy, you know? You know what I'm saying? So, boy, I'll be very surprised if he goes to the World Cup.
Also, plan your holidays. I mean, pack your...
He's violating it. Gabby Bonglaw is violating it. I don't know who he thinks he is. Yeah, he was never a starter for England. Yeah, he was tired for England. I think the man got about 4 caps, if that. You know what I mean? I don't even know how many caps he got, but all I know, he was not a starter when I was growing up.
Casey,
who's not going? Cole Palmer.
You're not going to the World Cup.
That's it. It's done now.
It's not done, mate. Like the way he's performing,
yeah,
giving the ball away and not getting it back, just arms up in the air, lethargic, looking like he's lost the will to play football.
At one point we had...
But then that's where it is though as well though, man. The reality is when you're playing a whack team like Chelsea, yeah? When you're playing a whack team like Chelsea, you're always the guy that's carrying the weight on your shoulders. Do you know what I mean? Like, what do you expect? You know? Plus, he had crazy injuries as well.
Pep saying he regretted selling him because of his ridiculous form at Chelsea, as he wasn't getting regular minutes.
Him since left, play always, and Cole since left is playing always, so the decision is good. They took a good decision. So at the end, we cannot stay with a lot of players. Cole will arrive when accept some process, and after 1 or 2 years, so no, I don't want to play here. I'm not going to play. I said, but Riyadh is leaving. You have a chance here. No, I'm not going to play.
Yeah, but you know what it is at the end of the day, because every time he forwarded onto the pitch to play for City, the kid's doing amazing things. Do you know what I mean? But then he's still struggling to make it a stamp on the first team. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, Cole Palmer was cold for City. Do you know what I'm saying? But Pep just refused to use him as a first teamer all the time, innit? Like, he used to just bring him on whenever he needed something happening, you get me? So I get it, man. Cole Palmer wanted to be a star boy of a team, innit? So, straight, man.
Yeah, want to leave? Okay, leave.
One thing that stood out is Chelsea's inconsistency in building a team and keeping a structure there. One player that he gelled very well with was Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson would run in behind a lot, leaving space for Palmer to do what he wanted and had that flex.
And that's what it is, yeah? When you've got a player like Nicholas Jackson, yeah? Nicholas Jackson would run the channels. Nicholas Jackson would run behind the defence. So when you've got a number 10, i.e. Cole Palmer, and you've got a number 9 like Nicholas Jackson, when he's running through, he's making space for Cole Palmer to do his thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But then if you've got like a striker like João Pedro who loves to run to the sides, do you know what I'm saying? Because he's also sometimes, he used to play, he's played on the wing before as well a few times. But you know, like when you get a player that's not trying to run through the middle, then you're just going to get bare congestions or whatever. You know what I mean? So trust me, man, I get it, man. João Pedro is technically a better striker than Jackson, but Jackson is a better striker that's more compatible with Cole Palmer, so yeah, man.
Flexibility. Many people have said that he misses Nicholas Jackson massively.
Yeah, you see?
I like Palmer, but Palmer misses Jackson. Jackson made Palmer, Palmer made Jackson, and
you see what I'm saying? Literally just what I said. That's crazy works.
People used to slaughter Jackson. Oh, he's no good. He misses chances. You'd love to play with Jackson.
Trust me.
Because he always went that way.
Yeah.
It's like you, Righty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come and he go. When they go like that, everybody drops off, and then I'm the 10. I can get on the ball.
Literally what I was just saying. Yeah, literally. You need a striker to make defenders drop off. You need a striker to give defenders something to do. So that's why people like Messi used to be so cold for Barcelona, because he used to have people like Suarez up front and Eto'o and all these things. Defenders were shook at these guys. Do you know what I'm saying?
You watch Palmer now, he puts his foot on the ball and there's nothing there. João Pedro wants to come this way and there's no movement.
In his 23 to 24 season, the breakout under Pochettino Maresca, 33 appearances, 22 goals and 11 assists, dominant creator and scorer, including multiple hat-tricks. 24 to 25 season, 37 appearances, 15 goals and 8 assists. Still excellent. Of course, we see what happened in that Club World Cup final. Even though he got limited minutes for England and obviously his performance against PSG.
And that's what I'm saying, though, man. He done good. He done good. But, you know, that's the thing, innit? That's when you get put up there with the best of the best, innit? Like, people like Haaland, Saka, you know what I mean? Not really this season with Saka, yeah, but nevertheless, the reality is the top players, Salah, Haaland, Saka, these men do it season after season after season with what they're good at. Consistency is what builds greatness, do you know what I'm saying? So
he's valued on the transfer market right now at around 110 million. Around this time, any club would have paid that for him. Now, many people would have their hesitations because of the injury.
That man, no one is paying 110 mil for Cole Palmer this season. No one. That is a myth. Yeah, I told man that for free. If you're lucky, no, I'd say about his value right about now 70 mil, 80 mil max. Nowhere near the hundreds. But even then, man.
And the persistent problems and the lack of consistency. And the 25 to 26 season, just 24 appearances now, 9 goals and 1 assist, and 5 penalties scored out of the 9 goals. So Cole Palmer's dealt with a reoccurring groin and lower
the way he just lost the ball so easy against Salah then, that was terrible, man.
Body issues, plus other knocks, has limited his consistency in minutes. This is widely cited as the primary reason for his dip. He had 22 days out from August to September in 25, and then September to November, 60 days out, missed at one point chunks of the season.
Obviously, like never being injured before, like in my career, this is something new to me, so I'm finding out how to deal with it and stuff.
Yeah, that's another thing as well, man. You see injuries, yeah, injuries can be a motherfucker. Yeah, that's the reality, man. The kid's had a mad injury, you know, so that's all mashed him up as well. You know what I'm saying? He looks mad tired there. He looks mad tired there.
And yeah, obviously it has been frustrating. Not like playing a single game where I've actually been fully fit or coming into games thinking, kind of do certain things, kind of not like overthinking it, like waking up on a day thinking, oh, am I going to be sore, am I not? But like I'm not here to make excuses. Obviously, I'll get over the injuries, and yeah, I know what I can do when I'm fit. So yeah, hopefully
hopefully he gets back to it, man. Hopefully the man gets back to it. You get me?
Get back to that soon, and I'm just for now just manage it, and yeah, get there.
How important have the staff been? How important have your teammates been during that period for you?
Yeah, the staff have been good. Obviously, I've been working close day to day with physios and whatnot. Yeah, they've all helped, and like I said, I'll get through it.
There's been changes in the Chelsea manager. Enzo Maresca, who got on very well with, system has reduced his play and his effectiveness.
That's what it is, man. Enzo Maresca was really getting the best out of him, man. Well, I don't know about the best out of him because he was injured a lot when he was under Maresca, innit? But Enzo Maresca was doing a lot of him, man. Can't lie, man. Had him playing good football, man. No cappuccino.
Reports of Palmer having disillusionment with the tactics and missing prior.
Man like Will from In-Betweeners. What a whack manager. 7 losses in a row. 6 games without a goal. Like, what? Chelsea, what is going on, man? You lot are 9th in the table as well. Terrible.
A partnership. With so many players coming and going at Chelsea, you literally don't know who you're playing with next. And this time round, they got beat 5-2 and 3-0, lost 8-2 on aggregate to
8 to be ya. 8 to be ya.
PSG, showing they're far off being any top teaming. And we start to see Cole Palmer break character from that nonchalant, not caring attitude to actually being a bit emotional in interviews.
You know yourself, social media nowadays is just full of idiots basically, you know what I mean? Like the trolls and that or whatever, so I don't pay no attention to that.
Man is saying he's paying no attention to that, but then you're talking about the trolls and what they do online. Come on, man, make it make sense, man. You're supposed to be Mr. Nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? And then these times they're getting into your dome. You know what I'm saying, blood? You need to pattern up, man. That's why you're probably playing whack. Injuries plus trolls. Trolls plus injuries equals whackness.
But to score today, I'm happy, but it's only one, and I've got to keep improving and trying to reach new levels.
So, to summarise that, it sounds like it has been a tough couple of months.
Well, for anyone,
No, that's right. No, absolutely understand. Absolutely understand.
getting chances you're not scoring, it's just obviously it's gonna, because you're letting your team down at the end of the day. Personally, I feel
Is that how you felt?
I feel like I'm mentally strong anyway. So whatever people say don't bother me. I've had it all my life growing up, so I don't really care. But obviously I feel pride in help.
Can't lie though, man. He does good though. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he has a lot of pressure on his shoulders, man, with that Chelsea team. Let's have it right, because that Chelsea team is terrible. And he is one of the players that they always look to change things for them on the pitch. And there's only so much you can do when you are a one-man team. Yeah, because Chelsea are terrible. Yeah, absolutely terrible.
In the team, and if I'm not doing that, it makes me obviously I'm not happy.
So, even before the goal today, you must have felt like you'd really helped your team. You looked like you enjoyed it. You had a big influence on the game.
No, yeah, today I felt like myself. I have before the recent times. I felt confident. I was trying things, first time passes, playing forwards, not just playing free. And when you got him next to you, it's a dream.
Yeah, he's trying to talk in a way of like he was trying to boost up one of his other players. But the reality is, man, you could just tell he's an upset guy. Do you know what I'm saying? There was even talks about him coming to Man United. The reality is, one of my brethren said that they'd think that Cole Palmer would be a good squad player. Do you know what I'm saying? Like competition for Bruno Fernandes, you get me? I think it's true. It would be good competition for Bruno Fernandes. But at the same time, Cole Palmer's one of them players. They need to play every day. They need to play every game, should I say. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I don't think you get the best out of him when he's not playing every game. Do you know what I mean?
Obviously, through this phase of him blowing up, he's become a personality as well. Very nonchalant and funny in interviews. He trademarked the Cole Palmer catchphrase, and he's began doing commercial after commercial and getting big brand deals outside of football.
Smart man trademarking that. Anything that you get off the ground, trademark it. No matter if it's a sound, a word, whatever, a movement, celebration, as you can just tell. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the weather, man. If you get something popping off the ground, trademark it, people.
People have said that he lost focus. He's done the collaboration with the Beats by Dre Brown, which was massive. Randomly, he done that advert with Pringles, and the big one as well, what the top footballers get, the Coca-Cola deal he managed to secure as well. Obviously, there was a time where he was injured, where he could do lots of stuff like this. And the main thing is right now, there's no stability at the club. Chelsea, obviously, since he's been there, haven't been great. The seasons he's carried them, and even up until this recent season now, Chelsea just seem like they cannot get all these different players to gel together. And many people now are suggesting that Cole Palmer needs a bit of a reset, and it'll be a bad idea, despite obviously Tuchel liking him.
Well, hey, I see it as at the end of the day, you know, he's young. You know, the man's 23, 24. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what England does. This is what England does to young players. Yeah, they'll have one or two good seasons, yeah. And in the English media and in the English perception, English society, they'll just break down this kid, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the man is a young kid, bro. He's 23. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you just expect so much of them. It was even like Wayne Rooney. The man stepped on the scene at 17, 16, got into the England squad at like 18 or 17. Yeah, then he must have had like a bad season or half a bad season. They were just ripping him. Even with Michael Owen, it's all the same with these young English up-and-coming stars. Why for that? You get me? But yeah, man, I just don't get it, man. Always
for him to go to the World Cup for England.
Talk to me about Cole Palmer. He's fallen.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's going on there?
I call him Cole Plummer.
I do not know.
Cole Plummer.
I do not know.
You see that Abby girl? Yeah, you see that Abby girl from DR Sports? Alright, listen, she needs to allow it, man. True say man's in the limelight now, whatever, not the limelight, should I say. True say man's in the content creating space now. I ain't even gonna say too much, you get me? But that Abby girl, she needs to allow it, man. Yeah, cringy.
Like I said, selfishly, I would say I'd like him to not go to the World Cup now with England. I'd like him to stay at home, take all the time off, rest, recuperate, and then full pre-season training, and then focus on next season. That's a selfish point of view. I don't think he's playing well enough to even have a serious play for the World Cup.
Now Matisse hit the nail on the head. Why for that? Yeah, he definitely hit the target there on that one there, man. He does not deserve to go to the World Cup. Let's have it right. Yeah, he has not played good enough. And forget the injury. Even when he has been even when he hasn't been injured, when he's been playing, he has been terrible. Do you know what I'm saying? So that does not warrant a place in the England World Cup team. Do you know what I mean? Because we're trying to win it. We're not trying to skate through it. You know, we need people that are hungry, that want it. You know what I'm saying? Not those nonchalant mofos.
I think the only reason he'd maybe get in is because the other 10s in the national team have not had great seasons either. You can look at Rodgers, who's not really been consistent in my opinion. Eze, I know you're going to say, bite back and say he's been great. The real Eze analysis is he's not always even been a starter this season.
Obviously, for Chelsea fans, this is a chance for Cole Palmer to address the injury fully, take some time out and come back motivated, even watching the World Cup from a TV screen and wanting to prove himself again.
Man said even from a TV screen.
Obviously, the World Cups are every 4 years. You don't get that many in your career. And knowing Cole Palmer, he'd definitely want to go.
Goes, it's just purely because there's just not enough players in form, not because he's actually deserving to go. And yeah, apart from that, because I'm not a doctor, I don't know what people talk about. He's not really fully recovered from the injury. He definitely looks like he's lost a yard of pace. He doesn't like.
Yeah, that's one thing. He's definitely lost a yard of pace. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know what the maddest thing is as well? Yeah, Cole Palmer ain't really essentially a fast type of player. But what he's good at is he can adjust his pace and speed, yeah, and then just dip past you, drop a shoulder, cut you off, boom, 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 but he's gone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but he hasn't even been doing that. You know what I mean? Like, he's really kind of slowed down still.
He doesn't get past players the same way he used to. He doesn't do that chop that he doesn't leave someone for dead in a stand and start. But I don't know at this point.
People have been even harsher on him. Obviously, he's 23, now 24 years old in these times. They said he's already playing like a washed-up La Liga player that's been affected.
Man said he's already playing like a washed-up La Liga player. I am done.
Injuries and saying that this guy has suddenly just fallen off the map completely.
You know, the scariest thing about this version of Cole Palmer for me is that I constantly have to remind myself he's only 23 years of age, because he's not playing like that. He plays like a 32, 33-year-old washed-up La Liga midfielder who's very good technically, but they can't really hurt you because they're so done physically. And don't get me wrong, I know he's had...
Yeah, but don't get it twisted. Like, I kind of get what he's saying here, because Cole Palmer is mad weak. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, look at him, man. The man looks ill. The man don't look healthy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like he just get pushed off the Rouse clock, yeah? You see me? I'm telling you now.
Injury problems, and I know he's been overplayed. And a couple of years ago, that was never, his game. He was never the fastest, he was never the strongest, but he had that burst, he had that acceleration, he could get past.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. The man will just drop his shoulder, and then the opposing player wouldn't even know what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he has lost that magic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because anyone can, to reiterate myself, anyone can get an injury. Do you know what I'm saying? But when you forward back, you have to be still on it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man, he's lost it, man. I can't lie. The last 2 seasons, he's actually lost it. But not to say that he's lost it where he can never get it back. I just mean like he's lost it in the aspect of this season and last season. It's not been there, man.
His man. Nowadays, he can't. And I think it's come to a point where, for his own career, it would be best if he misses out on the World Cup completely and hits the reset button for next season, so we can see him get back to the amazing heights that he hit. And I think the penalty from him today represented a player.
Mate, that penalty that he done that he's talking about was terrible. It's like he passed it to the goalkeeper. It's like, broski, what, do you even want to be there, bro?
He's just void of any confidence whatsoever.
I think one of the main things here, it depends on Chelsea's manager. Palmer, there's been rumours about him going to Manchester United. He come out in an interview not too long ago saying he's definitely staying at Chelsea. But it's going to take the right manager to get the best.
All I know is in his current form, mate, no one from Manchester wants him there, mate. Yeah, none of us. None of us. We don't want to see him at Manchester United. That is crazy works. Yeah. But my brethren that also supports United, he wants him there, innit? Like, he thinks he'll be, once again, as I said before, he think he'll be a good backup to Bruno. You get me? Me personally, I don't know, man. Two minds.
Out him again and bring that confidence back.
Usually his technique is so good and he's got a good record from the penalty spot, hits corners, sends the keeper the wrong way, but it was a safe option and that's why Matt Sells got there and got a big hand to it. Wasn't good enough. 2-0 down, you need your big players to turn up and maybe drag you back into the game, but Cole Palmer hasn't really done that all season. It's been really tough for him. He's not one of Chelsea's biggest problems whatsoever. They've got loads of those, and today, wow, I mean, how that ground emptied. The club is just a complete mess. Even though they've reached an FA Cup final last week, today the fans didn't want to be there, the players didn't want to be there, and I'm sure the staff didn't either.
Don't get twisted though, man. Chelsea have had a terrible season, man. They have. But to think here, you still got to the FA Cup final. Do you know what I mean? Like, you lot are still going to be rocking it out with Man City this weekend. I don't even know what day it is, Saturday or Sunday. I'm not even too sure, to be honest. But, you know what I mean? So well done to Chelsea on that one, man. You know? Because at the end of the day, I'd rather Chelsea win it than Man City. You know what I mean? But Chelsea, boy, I don't know what's going on with you lot, man. That Todd Bowley guy, he is murdering your team right now, man. I can't lie, man. It's not a good look.
It's a good point that Cole Palmer's not Chelsea's biggest problem right now. There's so much going on there. He's one of the contracts that's turned out to be a good investment, not on the highest salary out of all these players. They've given out massive contracts to these players that they assumed would perform, but players like Mudryk, Jamie Gittins, and others haven't lived up to their potential.
Mudryk is on steroids. Gittins is just tired. Like, that season, I think Gittins forwarded the beginning of this season, I think, still. Mudryk, the beginning of the last season, I think, or maybe the season before that. These guys, you are buying bare players for what? Do you know what I mean? For what? You lot are terrible. Like, your recruitment system is one of the worst. Like, you give people 8-year contracts so you can siphon your books in whatever type of ways. Yeah? You lot have sold your women's team, yeah? So you can get more bread to buy more players. Yeah? Like, it's broski, it's crazy, it's crazy. Your whole business model at Chelsea is flawed. 100% it is flawed.
And they're still on massive contracts, so they're stuck at the club. It's crazy because when Cole Palmer was having that unbelievable form, he was on only 80 grand a week. It's a lot of money, but in terms of what he was doing, nearly top goal scorer in the league, nearly top assist, and they went up to 120k a week. They had to give him a pay rise because they're insane.
And this is what I'm saying, my people, man. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you have to know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, man like Cole Palmer, hopefully he'll get back to his best and then forward back to Man United. Come back to Manchester, my friend. You know? But for the time being, he's a very tired player, yeah. And he needs to get better. But at the end of the day, though, he's a very good player in a very shit team. Let's have it right. Chelsea are terrible. Yeah, and to be honest, they're not going to even be forwarding back anytime soon. Yeah, but at the end of the day, love for that, my people, man. Normal behaviour. Behaviour is normal. We're strictly informal, keeping it cordial. Bop. See you again, man. Love you all. You're done now.